Well, hello, talking with famous people, audience. My name's host Derek, and I'm answering some questions today. Not just any question, but a question that said, hooray, it said, talk about inertia, motivation, and poop gathering festivals, manifestation. Right. So, it's a good topic to do right now because I wrote it down. As I wrote it down, I'm making little notes here so I can remember specific ideas I want to talk to when they come to me. Try to jot them down. Because often what happens is this. I'll have the initial idea. I won't jot it down initially because of circumstance more than anything else. I usually don't have a chance to jot it down. Probably in the middle of something. Jot it down like that. And if I had another idea behind it, I probably would have jotted that other idea down too, and whatever else. And I probably did have other ideas behind it, but when I got this down, it prompted me to think, aha, I think I've used this one, I think I've written this before. So in this particular instance, writing the same thing again is a sufficient trigger to prompt some action from me. All ties in, obviously, with the state of flow issue that Minnesota mentioned. So it ties in with the state of flow issue because, well, look, I started this video and I feel pretty comfortable rolling with it. I don't feel hamstrung on it. I feel as though I have plenty to say and I basically know where I'm going moving forward between now and the end of the video. But I didn't do a very good job of road mapping it. But I don't think it's too late to salvage that, so I could road map it now by just pointing out that this March 17th on a Tuesday afternoon, pair Bartlett and Holiday Mackerel together forever at last, without interruption, for the first time, live and in person. Devoid of stopping, ceaseless in their action, persistent, though other winds strive to toss the single self-illusion asunder whilst he cavorts his realization westwardly. But barring that, I believe we're talking about we were certainly talking about this. Freaking coming cantaloupes. Freaking coming get a log. Freaking coming cantaloupes and the freaking coming get a log. I attack all the okay, where am I looking at here? Right. Trouble, that's what I'm looking at. A big mess. I'm looking for something I'm not finding it. Well, it's time to ask one of the employees here, Virgin Chase Curdle. Hi. Listen. As Virgin Chase Curdle, it's my job to bring you back on topic here. We're talking about inertia, we're talking about motivation. One thing that can take a man's motivation right away from him is too many papers shuffling around in his hand, too many distractions, too many things to look at, too many ideas to pursue. So, let's pick a little bullet point next to motivation. Not does not equal too much shit. Alright, good, simple. Good point, that's good. Now let's talk about inertia. Inertia is what? Inertia is the motion you currently have, which can certainly be standing still. One thing I read this morning, or heard this morning, or I don't know where I got it from. That guy's video that I launched into this morning ridiculously. Well, it seems like a challenge, you know. It's really made some impact on me as I thought about it. I think it's been Minnesota in the past herself who's mentioned this, who's sent me links and stuff regarding they need to take action and make decisions and how they reinforce themselves. So I feel like I have more agency when I feel like I have more control. And that's absolutely true, and it would make sense it would be. Although one could imagine one could imagine that one perceives oneself as having more agency within a structured system, as a cog in a structured system, than as the director of that system. Anyway, uh, the issue of inertia is a huge one because for me, it represents what I did for years and years and years is I fought alcohol, you know. And when my ex-wife eventually threatened to leave, that was the trigger for me to get off my ass, get into a state of flow about that. And that's nearly impossible for any ACP. It's nearly impossible because we come up with all the outs, all the possible outs, all the cognitive loopholes, all the intellectual backdoors, every reason in the world, every time frame shifting approach, every goddamn thing imaginable. And it's very easy to fall victim to one of those lies that we tell ourselves. You know, and I think for a certain point we just simply don't understand that they aren't true. And they don't become lies instantly, right? They become lies over time as you belie them and yet persist in them over and over again. At a certain point, what happens is you start to adjust your language so that you're a lot more honest, but it doesn't change the behavior, right? You're still the same kind of alcoholic. You still consume too much alcohol. Still fucking stumble around the house all drunk and foolish. That's what I do. What my mom did, still does. These little squares and shit, man. It has no impact on my ability to pay attention to what I'm talking about or to who I'm talking to. But it used to drive my ex-wife crazy because she couldn't see my facial expressions, and she's ESFJ. Anyway, this is a picture of. I was drawing a picture for Azad earlier today. I'll share it with you. What was I thinking about? That was a good idea. Did I write that down? No. The universe does not require prediction. That wasn't what I was thinking about there. Oh, it'll have to come back to me. See, there's something in having qualities of universal force now, and it explained a lot of stuff. What was it? Oh, my mind, I tell you. A lot of stuff on my mind. What? Just oodles and oodles of money so I don't ever have to think about it. I can just put shit in motion, proper pH, instead of having to like that, you know. Anyway, shame on me. Boo-hoo, Eric. I don't know. Thanks for watching.